Hello everyone, 100 welcome. With you Nadim Akhtar. Today we will talk about the new session in latest features in C# 14. And today we will talk about Lambda Parameters with Modifiers. It's a new feature in C# 14. So let's go to the code, get together. So before coding and diving with the explanation, I would like to provide a definition for it first. Prior to C# 14, if you wanted to use certain parameter modifiers in a lambda, such as passing by reference or output parameters, you were forced to explicitly declare the parameter types. This often led to more verbose lambda syntax in scenarios where those modifiers were needed. So what does that mean? I will explain now. So first of all, what I need, I will create a region and I will name it delegate section. Okay, we will create our example here. Void double x. What we need f here, a feature, or yeah, feature x. Okay. So this ref is modifier. We have multiple modifiers such as ref in, out, ref read only, and others as well. We will use some of them now. We will not use all of them. Not the idea to use all of them, just the idea. So now we can, in Lambda Parameters with Modifiers feature in C# 14, we can use it easily. We will discover that now. So and then what I will create here, I will create class and I will name it main. This class I will create now a function. I will declare a function with from this delegate. So double it, I will name it like double it, and I will make it like this. Double it. Oh yeah, double it. So it will be multiply by 2. So here, and then I will create, for example, integer val, and I will put like 10. And I will create a function. I will name it example, and I will call this function now. We can call it, and we can send this value, or we can define this value here. So we can send it here, and we can print it and the console, because we are using console application. So here, what we can do here, we will create an object from main class, and then easily we just need to call function example, and let's run the project together. So here we have now 20, the double of the 10. So if we have 5, it will be 10. So the thing is now we are in C# 14. What Microsoft did here, just they make this easier thing. So because we have delegate, we define here the delegate, and the delegate, it's using one modifier, which is the ref. So because the type of the ref here, it's integer, so no need to double it and write it here again. No need to replicate it here again, this type in C# 14. So if we remove it, it will work fine. Okay, this in C# 13, it will cause an issue, and you should define it. It will be, you must define it. But in C# 14, Microsoft, they solve that by using Lambda Parameters with Modifiers. Okay, this feature. So here, let's say if I return back to the 13, this will now give me an error. And the error because I'm using the previous version of C#, which is the C# 13. And this feature it's available on C# 14, and I mean only for the current C#, which is the current C# version, which is the C# 14. So here I should declare it. I must declare it replicate the type exactly. Okay, so in this case it will work fine. But in C# 14, easily what we can do, we can remove it, and it will be easier for us. So this is a very small example. So in a big or real examples, it will be easier for us as a developers. I will show you another example. So, but here we have I will show you another example, like swap function. So here we need delegate. Okay, I have this example previously. Swap delegate. So I need to create here a swap function from it. Swap. Yeah, like swap. Yeah, exactly like. Okay, and now we already declare the function from the swap delegate, and here in our function, in our parameters, we have two modifiers. Okay, ref, both of them are ref. So in C# 14, easily just we can make it like that, and we cannot make it one of them because if we should declare them, we should replicate the type again or remove it in both of them. Okay, in this case it will work fine easily in C# 14. So here we can here just call it. So in this example, for example, I will create it like this. Okay, then we will swap them, then also we will write. But here we have to put ref, because the ref modifier, what he will do actually, if we send the value to the function and any update inside the function, it will refer outside also. Okay, so in this example here, because we declared our values outside of the function here, and we send the values to the function. So the swap, it will be happened here. Then in the console right line, the value of x it will be 13 and the y it will be 12. Okay, this is the reference. The idea of it. So let's run the project. So now we can see the x is 13 and y is 12. Okay, so we have other examples as well with the other modifier. I will just show you a picture for it. We have this out modifier. Okay, so this out modifier, this is so here we have like comparing between C# 13 and C# 14. The current version of C# is C# 14, and the previous one it was C# 13. So here in our case, in this is out modifier. Actually, this is the out modifier here. It's called here. So in this case, in validate, so validate input and return an error message, or let's see this simple example. So in this case here, the try parse function is very famous in C#. So we have a delegate, and it will return Boolean result, and we will pass to it string s, two parameters, string s and out modifier integer result. So in this case, we will define this function by this delegate, and we will use it easily. So here integer vars is, so in C# 13 you have you must add the type again here in the function. Okay, you must do it, but in C# 14 you don't need both of them. If you see here in C# 13, you should double writing the string and integer, but in C# 14 no need. So it will be easier for us as a developers. The same thing for the other. I don't need to explain the other because the idea for it's the same exactly. But here I just will show you other modifiers as well. So here, this is the out modifier examples, and I will show you another one which is for the in modifier. This is in modifier. So here we have the in modifier. It's exactly the same. So what is the the idea of in modifier? So if we send for example the value inside the function, it will not be changed inside the function, so it will be read only. Okay, it's opposite of ref. The ref, you can change the value inside the function, and it will be the value will be changed out of the function. But the in, it will be opposite of ref exactly. And we have the last example, which is the ref read only. The ref read only, it's similar of similar of the same first way, the ref, but here we have read only. So in this case, you cannot update the values inside the function. Okay, and we have these examples, and it's compared between C# 13 and C# 14, and in this case here, I should replicate the type again. If you see it, you have to repeat it again. So pick vector, you have to write it again in the function. That's called this delegate. But in this case here, you don't need it. You don't need to. Just you can write ref read only v without writing the big vector. That's it. So my honest opinion on that, this is mostly useful for advanced C# developers, and we can use it, for example, in libraries, delegates, and clean APIs. For CRUD coding, you may rarely use it. Hello again. Today we spoke about Lambda Parameters with Modifiers feature in C# 14, and as you see, it's very helpful for senior developers. In the next video, we will talk about a new feature in C# 14, which is partial constructs and events. See you in the next video. Salam.